Alright, what is up guys? Back here with another What If series, but this time, as the title may suggest, that all 32 NFL teams will be playing with their backup quarterback. That means no Tom Brady, no Ben Roethlisberger, no Peyton Manning, no Cam Newton. They'll be playing with the likes of Johnny Manziel, Mike Glennon, Geno Smith, I think, is the starting quarterback now for the Jets. Here, I'll show you. I'll go through and show you. So yeah, Johnny here, Mike Glennon, Matt Barkley, to name some, Kellen Clemens. So yeah, Brady Quinn right there. What I did was I went in and made all of the starting quarterbacks overalls awful by reducing throw power, throw accuracy, and stuff like that. Just so, and then I got rid of them from all the teams. So now they're in the free agent pool, but their overalls are like the 40s and 50s. So teams should not be signing them. I did do a test run through. A couple teams signed some guys, but they didn't actually see the field. And end of the year results were, there were some surprises, but there were also quite a few differences, especially with the Super Bowl winner who I had in my test run. My test run, I think the Lions won it all with like Dan Orlovsky as the quarterback. But I'm taking control of the Browns here, but it doesn't really mean anything. I'm just going to simulate through the entire season. So I'll simulate through midway season. I'll pause there. I'll make a cut there, and we'll show you who's leading divisions, who's doing really well, and stuff like that. So I will see you guys at the midway point. All right, we're here mid-season, and as you can see right now, the Browns are 6-2 with Johnny leading the team. Let's go to the standings first, then I'll go to stats to see what quarterbacks are playing the best. No surprise, really. The Bengals and Andy Dalton are 6-1. I think they're probably gonna be very well in this, just because Andy Dalton is a solid backup quarterback. We'll go by division here. We got Bengals and Browns both with 6 wins. Ravens 4-4. Steelers 3-5. You guys can go through here. Jaguars 0-7. Oh wow, a lot of teams are saying Jaguars might be one of the teams to beat here in the next couple of years with the good draft picks and people wanting to go there in free agency. But if they lose Blake Bortles, apparently they go 0-7. Patriots are still killing it without Tom Brady. They don't need him. The rest of the roster is still solid. Raiders are being bad without Derek Carr. Chiefs are still good without Alex Smith. Packers, they don't need no Aaron Rodgers. I think when I did my test run through, their quarterback was Brett Hundley. So let's see if we'll check see if he's still the quarterback in this one or what happened. Lions, who did my test run through, were the Super Bowl champions, are 3-5, so I'll have to make a comeback. Panthers still solid. I think Derek Anderson's their backup quarterback. Redskins doing okay. Rams 0-7. Not a surprise that they're doing that bad. Seahawks still solid. But yeah, so that's the standings. We'll go to some stats to see what quarterbacks and see how well they're doing. Go over here. All right, and then we'll check out. See, maybe that will affect this team stats. Whoops. See if maybe that'll affect how running backs do, maybe, or even where am I looking? Player stats. I went all the way over there. Player stats. See if that affects running backs numbers or receivers numbers. See if still the top receivers are still doing well. I would assume so, but you never know. All right, passing. Let's go passing yards. Who's the most passing yards? Ryan Mallett for the Ravens. They're only 4-4 if I believe right, something like that. But he has the most passing yards. David Fales, Jimmy Garoppolo, Brandon Whedon, AJ McCarron, who's solid. See who's the most touchdown passes. Kellen Clemens, Tyler Thigpen, Jimmy Garoppolo again. Oh yeah, Kaepernick is technically their starter now because who was their starter? Oh, it was Blaine Gabbert was their highest rated overall, so I had to drop him. So Kaepernick is now their starter in this scenario. Who's most interceptions? Matt McGloin and Kaepernick. Huh. But I guess this probably won't be that accurate. Yeah, because some people only have a couple passes, so percentage isn't that good. Oh, I want to check out receivers. I'm assuming the top receivers will still be the top receivers, but we'll check it out anyways. Oh, we'll go rushing too. See who's leading in rushing yards. Oh, that was already leading rushing. Jamal Charles, Sean McCoy, Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, that didn't really affect them that much. Bell will affect receiving either. Des Bryant. Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald, Beckham. Doug Baldwin. Oh, all right. Alshon. Julio Jones. I almost said Julio. Julio Jones. Mohamed Sanu. Oh, he's having big. Mohamed Sanu has the same amount of catches, more receiving yards, and 5 touchdowns compared to AJ Green's only 1 touchdown. Dang. Because Julio Jones has 9 through half a year. Jeez. That is nutty. Alright, but I am going to go ahead and simulate until we get to the playoffs, and we will go through the playoffs, and we'll see who ends up win the Super Bowl. Here we go. We're back, and this is It is the playoffs now. As you see, the Browns. I just picked the Browns because that's my favorite team, and that was just the default team. I didn't take control of them or anything. I simmed through all of it. Let's see though. Let's go standings. Oh, the Bengals at 14-2. Wow. AJ McCarron is the truth. When it comes to backup quarterbacks. Wow, the Browns were 6-2 at midway point. Then they had 6-10. Wow, as you see there, they lost their last 8. Huh. Colts make the playoffs. Oh my goodness, this division is just as bad as it is in real life when you get rid of their backup quarterbacks. That's not surprised. Patriots still 13-3. Bills 11-4. All right, no big surprises, I guess. Chiefs make it. Chargers 8-8. They don't make it. Broncos don't make it. Raiders 4-12. So Super Bowl champion Broncos don't make it when you get rid of Peyton Manning, apparently. So Lions win their division without Matt Stafford. Packers are in the playoffs, even though they tied with the Vikings, who lost 3 in a row down the stretch. Wow, Lions have won 10 in a row. Panthers make the playoffs. Falcons are not very good. Eagles don't make the playoffs. Cowboys still 12-4. Well, I guess they played the whole year without Tony Romo in real life, so I guess it even the playing field for them to have every team without their starting quarterbacks. See them at 12-4. But MC West Rams still 2-14. They're bad. Seahawks are still good with their backup quarterback. Who's their backup quarterback? I don't know who the backup quarterback is. Let's see. I'm curious to see who the... Let's go to... Not that. Where do I get to? Stats. There we go. I don't know why it took me so long to see that. I'm going to see who the Seahawks starting quarterback is, because I am very curious. Not Russell Wilson. It's probably like... I'm going to see him. I'll be a know it. Who? What the heck? They have had 3 different... I guess this is their main one. Who's their main one? Jeff Toole. Oh, I did not know that was their... I did not know that was their backup quarterback. Let's see if any... Bruce Grodkowski. Oh, man. All right. Oh, I want to stay in player stats. I want to go to the NFL. Let's go to the NFL to see who led the league. And then we'll go to... We'll check out the award winners, too. A.J. McCarron, 4,400 passing yards, 27 touchdowns. See who else? You can see also up here. Kellen Moore, he had a great year. Brock Osweiler. Wow, Osweiler had a great year, but Broncos missed the playoffs. I wonder why. I guess 14 interceptions. I don't know. See who had the most touchdown passes. Jimmy Garoppolo, Colin Kaepernick. I'm pretty sure that they were leading. Dan Orlovsky. See, Dan Orlovsky won the Super Bowl with the Lions when when I tested this to make sure everything went well. He won the Super Bowl. So Dan Orlovsky, give him a chance. He needs to be a starting quarterback according to this. Anyways, 5 interceptions. Yeah. Tyler Thigpen. A.J. McCarron only had 27 touchdowns. Let's see who lean rushers. I'm guessing will still be the top ones. The best ones. Carlos Williams. Really? 16 rushing touchdowns. Didn't break 1,000 yards rushing, but it's 16 rushing touchdowns. D'Angelo Williams. Pierre Thomas. Who had the most rushing yards? Jamal Charles was 1,700. Marshawn Lynch. Yeah. Danny Woodhead was what the? Danny Woodhead had 1,200 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns. That is just nutty. Receiving, yeah, Dez Bryant. No one broke 100 receptions. Dez was 1 away with who's his Kellen Moore as his quarterback. I think that's who's the Cowboys quarterback. Kellen Moore. Yeah, still all the top receivers. I wonder how Mohamed Sanu. Yeah, there's AJ Green. Did Mohamed Sanu fall off? Yeah, Mohamed Sanu fell off a bit. Not surprised. Okay. Well, it seems like we'll go to awards, then we'll go through some playoffs. We'll go to yearly awards. We'll go through the playoffs to see. I'm guessing the Bengals are going to be the favorite here. Maybe they'll win a playoff game since they can't with Andy Dalton as their quarterback. They need A.J. McCarron. MVP of the NFL, A.J. McCarron. Not surprised. Coach of the year, Marvin Lewis. Not surprised. Jimmy Garoppolo wins offensive player. Wow, that's kind of odd. You would think A.J. McCarron would offensive player of the year in the AFC, but that's fine. Le'Veon Bell on the 7-9 Steelers gets third. Apparently the Steelers really need Big Ben. All right, Vontae, I guess defense player of the year. You guys can see the offensive rookie. Yeah, Carlos Williams, obviously. Defense rookie year, Denzel Perryman. Best quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. That's odd. Jimmy Garoppolo won offense MVP, best quarterback, but not MVP. Oh, is that what I wanted? Yeah. Dan Orlovsky. Yep, there he is. Best quarterback. Let's check out the rookies. Quan Alexander. All right. Brent Hunt. Oh, there he is, Brent Hundley. He must have been the starting quarterback for the Packers. Told you. Bobby Wagner, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Colin Kaepernick, Offensive Player of the Year. What? Was he their best quarterback? Who was the other best quarterback? He was 6th on the best quarterback list, but he was the Offensive Player of the Year. Can I see his stats? Oh. Maybe he had a lot of rushing yards or something like that. Alright. I wish there was a way you could sim through the playoff by like the playoff tree, but that's not a thing. So we're going to sim through to the next week. Actually, I think I'm going to sim through to the Super Bowl, and I will fill you guys in on what happened on the back end. So I'll see you at the Super Bowl. And here we are, as you see in the wild card, that the Chiefs beat the Ravens, the Packers beat the Panthers, so here won, the Colts won, and then the Lions put up 66. What? Dan Orlovsky is the truth. 4 touchdowns for Dan Orlovsky. Wow. 330 yards passing. That is just crazy. Tim Tebow, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. I wonder if RG3 got hurt or something. Tim Tebow's with the Redskins. That's kind of funny. Huh. Yeah. Jeez. All right. As you see that. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler alert. Cowboys, Patriots in the Super Bowl. Go divisional round. You see Colts beat the Bengals. Seahawks win. Cowboys end up routing the Lions. All right. Wait, Bengals lost? Jeez. Bengals, I thought, were the favorites to get to the Super Bowl. See, in the conference finals or championship, it's the Colts Patriots. I feel like they're always in the conference championship, whether you have, well, at least in the past 10 years of my lifetime, when it was always Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. But as you see here, we get rid of both of them. They're back in the conference championship, and New England takes the wins that one, makes it back to the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys win. Could you imagine that? Patriots Cowboys in the Super Bowl. That'd be a great Super Bowl. Everyone would watch that. So right now we got the Cowboys and Patriots going off against each other. I'm gonna pull you up their rosters. Well, let's go there. Who's it? Patriots and Cowboys. Let's see what their records were. Patriots were 13-3, Cowboys 12-4. So I'm not really surprised that they are in the Super Bowl. They're both great teams throughout the regular season. Let's pull up their depth charts and see who their quarterbacks are. Because I'm guessing it's Jimmy Garoppolo and Kellen Moore. We'll go to Cowboys. Yeah, Kellen Moore, and then that'll be Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. Ooh, 82. Wow, he really improved. 82 overall. Confidence modified overall is at 85. Wow, 99 overall confidence. Wow. I'm going to guess the Patriots win with Jimmy Garoppolo, but obviously we don't know what's going to happen. You have no clue. So we're going to sim through this week. My prediction is Jimmy Garoppolo is going to lead the Patriots with Gronk and a couple touchdowns in there. Maybe Julian Edelman gets some love. Can't forget that Patriots defense is also pretty darn good. Like, they don't get as much credit as they deserve, I believe. So we'll go over to the schedule and see who won. Go league schedule. See if it goes to Super Bowl. No, it goes week 1. Preseason. Nope, we want that. We want the Super Bowl. Who won? Dallas. Oh my goodness, 42-17. My prediction was off by a lot. See how Kellen Moore did. 6 touchdowns. What? Kellen Moore threw for 6 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. And they beat the New England Patriots. Wow. 6 touchdowns. Who caught those touchdowns? All right, let's go to Cowboys. Des Bryant. Obviously, Des Bryant had 3. Terrence Williams, Cole Beasley. Wynn had nothing. Bryce Butler. Wow. Freaking Kellen Moore. So obviously he was the Super Bowl MVP. Because you throw 6 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, you are the MVP. So there you have it, folks. If you get rid of all of the team's starting quarterbacks and make them use their backups, this past season, the Dallas Cowboys would have won, which is kind of ironic because they had to play with their backup quarterback the whole year, since Tony Romo could not stand the field with his broken collarbone. But leave a like, comment, subscribe, and leave down some suggestions in the comments about what kind of what if series I should do next. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.